Praise God. I want to talk to you about it's worth the wait. We all have things that you are waiting for in our lives. A dream to come to pass, a problem to turn around, to meet the right person. All these things, or all those things that I've just mentioned, are some things that you are waiting in life. When it's taking too long, we thought it's easy to be discouraged, to become impatient, think that when is it ever going to happen? But sometimes it does not happen because we are not prepared for what God has prepared for us. You need to be ready for what God has prepared for us. Sometimes you are prepared in mind, but you are not prepared according to God. Maybe what God has prepared for you is too big that you cannot handle it, so you are not prepared for it. We are prepared in mind, but to God we are not able to handle it. We want to look at the book, maybe read a verse to show us about this thing called patience, waiting. We have to wait. In the book of James, chapter 1, verse 4 at A, what does it say? Let the patience have its perfect work. Let the patience have its perfect work. That means patience is developed somewhere. It is developed in a waiting room. For example, these players in sports spend a lot of hours in a day lifting weights. Many don't like this. They only want to play. That seems like wastage of time. But in waiting room, they are getting stronger, building and also building endurance, so that they could succeed in the court. Before you see what God has promised, before you get to the court, God will send you to the waiting room. This waiting room is where I'm calling you that, where now I'm trying to show you that it's worth waiting. So when you are in this waiting room, you may not like it. You don't see anything happening. Don't discount the waiting periods. Don't get discouraged at all. Because this is where God is preparing you for whatever He has in mind. Don't discount this period and don't be discouraged because it's not happening as fast as you would like. The longer it takes, that means the more God has in store for you. So the more it takes time, the more you get the bigger things, or the more you get more that God has prepared for you. So when it's your time, when you know you are ready, what you give back is going to be much bigger than you have imagined. That is why I'm telling you today, it's worth waiting upon God. We have to learn to have patience in life. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 36 says that you need to have patience so that you can receive the promises that God has promised for us. Now, in the book of James says that it's worth waiting, that we have to let the patience have its perfect work. What is this thing that you are calling perfect work? This perfect work, these are the promises that God has given unto us, according to this book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 36, that you need to have patience so that you can receive the